Sky Galleons of Mars, 1889. A great rules set from the 80s.
Well, what are we playing in this room?
This is 25mm Sky Galleon of Mars. We have the British Reserve Navy versus a Fenian raiding force with help of some ex-Civil War Confederates. The Fenians have armored vessels and very quick ones. The British Reserve Fleet has slower but heavily armed. With also, down here, they have the legation that is the object of the Fenian raid. And they have a very powerful floating fortress.
Can you show me one of these sky galleons? Because someone may not know what these things are.
Right over here. This is a sky galleon. This one actually is a Martian colonial one working with the Royal Navy. It is heavy guns at the front, what's called a rogue gun, which is a very large cannon, then Gatling guns along the side. This is a anti-personnel vessel, and it has a very large mortar in the middle.
Well, Kevin, why is it standing off the floor on a peg?
Well, this is the floating galleons. They are made out of what is called driftwood or riftwood, floating wood. The heavier the vessel, the less high it can go. Like, it's going up against a vessel over here that can actually go higher than it because it doesn't have the heavy armament. This is a Fenian windsurfer.
Wow.
Called the Mermaid.
So,
beautifully painted.
Our time period is what, 1880?
1889.
1889. Wow. The detail on these are incredible. And how complicated are these rules?
Very simple. If you've played any sort of game whatsoever, you'll be able to pick it up within 5 minutes. If you look at the floor is coincidentally set in 1 foot grids. Your speed is done in feet. So when you'll be able to speed of 6, you'll know you'll be moving 6 squares.
Well, that's easy.
Yes.
Wow, and I see there's looks like a fleet engagement going on over there.
Over there we have the main Fenian vessels, which are 2 heavy armored ironclads equivalency going against the 2 British Reserve Fleet.
Wow, amazing. And this looks like a fort?
That is exactly. It's a floating fort, does not move except up and down. And then we have 6-pounders, 5-inch guns on the side also.
Wow, very cool. All right, how do you want to close this out?
Well, I just want to make sure you get a shot of the person that's running the game and did all the models, Bob Helio.
He's super famous.
Super famous, and with his helper Dennis O'Toole. With their names, I do think the favor is on one side or the other.
And he's the assistant game master
Just
here?
here, yep.
Assistant game master, thank you for running this big game in this room.
I'm just
Assistant game master, yeah.
game master. Yep.
Well, it's quite impressive.
It is. You're quite.
I'm going to get a hit of these ships, and then I'll get out of everyone's way. Bruce, what one are you commanding?
I am commanding the late entry to the race,
Oh, okay.
the Alliance.
And it looks like you have a heavy gun on board.
One big heavy gun and a lot of Gatlings.
All right, well,
And a lot of Marines.
and allow me. And you're one of the Hawks playing this, and I'm going to get out of everyone's way.